Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, come on in. Sorry, I had to delay. Sorry, I had to delay my live. Um, my daughter was here and I was not. She goes, I can leave. And I go, nope. I kept delaying it. So sorry about that. I'm here now. How is everybody doing on this Wednesday afternoon? Um, I don't know if I'm going to use those or not. Those are the little brads. So I started a project last night. I was watching a lady on YouTube and she made these really cool little pockets. And um so I made one last night and I'm like, well, that was pretty easy. And it took me about an hour and a half. And I'm like, okay, I made one. I think I can do one on live tomorrow. So this is what I'm gonna make. It's a little um just a little pocket, and it has several pockets. Now you can put this in your journal. Pretend this is a page of your journal. Of course you wouldn't want to put it over here, but I'll just do like this. And you can glue it on there, and you could just glue it solid, or you could glue it here, here, and here, and have another tuck spot back there. But as it is now, let me know if you can hear me all right, if you can see me all right. So as it is now, you have a tuck spot here. That's a really deep one. And then you have one here, and I made this little tag to go in there. This is my painting, and I put a little eyelet on there. And actually, you have one behind and one here. But I thought that's kind of silly to put something there when you already made those tags, the little tabs there. So anyway, you have, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then actually 5, 6, 7, 8. You could have 8, but I'm just going to do it like this. And I made this little thing to go in there. It says identity card, and I apologize for my voice. I have had the big C and not a cold. The stuff that you hear of now, you don't hear of the flu anymore. It's the C. So, and then I made this one. It says passport. I really like this paint. Is that showing up? Let me see. Yep. It says passport. And then this other one. I'm going to give this to my niece and nephew for their travel journal, and she likes purple, so I made it out of purple. And this one says bon voyage. So so let's get to making one of these. I'm going to make it bigger. um I made this one out of 6x6. If you want to follow along with me today, let me see if that'll fit down in there. We're making this pocket. You need 2 6x6 or 8x8. I'm making 8x8 today. But we're going to make this. I'm going to make another one. This is really cute. It's kind of heavy, and to make it, you need like paper, and this is kind of like a light cardstock. It was workable, like I said, but and I didn't struggle with it. I had a lot of fun making it. But I'm going to try with papers today. And I don't know how this is going to turn out because, like I said, it's going to be bigger. It's 8x8. And this paper is kind of wild. But I thought, and you really don't want to work with like directional papers, but I'm like, well, this is okay. So I'm starting with an 8x8 here. Let me set this to the side for now. We're going to need those later, but just for now, I'm going to set them to the side. So what I did here is you kind of want to, I'm not worried about that, kind of want to fold it in half, but you kind of want to, you do want to leave an edge on it. So see my white edge. So I'm just going to try to line this up and fold it. I don't know why that's... So I'm going to fold it in half and just leave this little edge on it because so it really wouldn't be in half. So that's 4. And then this is like 4 and I don't know, probably an 1/8 or something. So what I'm going to do here is my little scoreboard here. I'm going to take and score this right. We'll go, yeah, we'll score it right there. So how is everybody doing? I'm on the mend, and I returned to work today after being off for 5 days. Whoops, I afraid that was going to happen. That's okay. It's just a little rip. So what I'm going to do is fold that up right now. And that is just a little edge that we'll have to, excuse me, make our pocket. Yep, that's a little tear there, but that's okay. We can fix that. All right, now this will be our back. So this will be this one and this one. You probably don't see where I'm going, but that's okay. You will in the end. Oh, this is going to be neat, I think. So this one, I'm going to do the same. Kind of fold it in half, but leave a little bit of a lip on there so we can glue that so it'll keep our pockets. Let me get it lined up here. It would help if I had my glasses on. And guess what? I'll fold that like that. Oh, here they are. I found them. So, and then I'm just gonna, instead of scoring that, I'm just gonna go right here along the edge and do it like that. And I think that'll work just fine. Yep. So now, I'm not going to measure, but I'm going to, okay, that'll be the second one. Okay. Trying to think here. Okay. So I want this down here like this. And then this. And then this. Yeah. So I just kind of got a guesstimate on this. Just kind of, if I have to refold it, I'll have to refold it. So then this, kind of wanted to get them the same, kind of the same distance. Oh, let me see. Oh, darn it. I'm not. Oh, I know how I did that. I know how I did that. That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to fold that one about right there. And like I said, if I have to fold it, I think that looks pretty good. That's a little bit wide there, but let me see if I can adjust. So I didn't crease it right away. See, and then that makes that wide. So it's just, I mean, I'm sure you can measure it, but not. This works a lot better with paper because last night I had a little bit of trouble with my heavy cardstock. Come on in and say hello if you can. So let me see here, trying to get these even. That looks pretty good. I wanted this to be alternating, and I could, let's see. It's just going to be, okay, it's going to be what it's going to be. So now I can crease this. So sorry, let me get a drink real quick. Oh, I've been so thirsty for sorry if you heard me gulping. So thirsty for a Pepsi. That's my choice. And no, and I've been dropping hints all weekend and nobody got the hint, and today my youngest daughter came to visit. That's why the delay. Now see, you can see a little bit of that white. So what I'm going to do right now is go in here and just cut a little bit of that off. Not very much, just a little bit. So you won't be able to see that white when it's, well, that wasn't good. Anyway, that doesn't have to be straight because you won't be seeing that. And this white, I'm really not worried about because I'll show you here in a minute what we're going to do with that. So that's why I was late coming on. My daughter was visiting, and I texted her and I said, hey, can you bring me a Pepsi? And she goes, yeah, just leaving my house now. She lives across town. So she bought me a Pepsi. And oh, it was nice and cold and hit the spot. Now see this white here? I'm going to go in and just cut a little bit of this off if I can do it more gracefully than I did the one before. Just a little bit. I just need a little bit off of there. So I got my Pepsi. Woohoo! I've been trying to drink water, and just a couple times I got a strawberry lemonade flavor, and that was refreshing. That, did I cut the wrong side? Need to cut that one. But it just, I want something more. Being sick, sometimes you really don't know what you want, and kind of lost my sense of taste and sense of smell, but I like that. That's better. Okay. And that'll straighten up. We can straighten it up right now. Just folding now. Getting this even. I may have to cut some more. Putting a nice crease on these papers. Okay. So this is what this is going to be. I'm thinking. I got some leftover paper because this started out to be a 12 by 12. And I'm thinking about covering this one with this. That's what I did last night with these. And then covering this with a polka dot. that would be serendipity. All right, I think I'm going to do that, gang. Yep, I am. So let me do that real quick. Let me cover this. That's going to be cute. Let me make a couple pencil marks here. Get right up there. So how has everybody been? Like I said, I've been MIA, sick. Just kind of relaxing and chilling at home. Yep. Oh, let me make that mark again. Taking it easy. Hiding out. That's what they recommend you to do. Be at home. Don't be around anybody. Not looking forward at all to go back to work tonight, but you know, gotta make that money. So I usually go a little smaller, but I'm going to be right on the dot with this one because, and I'm not going to worry about that because just a straight line here, and hopefully that I got a line drawn, I can cut that straight line. So now, see how this looks, and we'll get this glued on and then we'll go from there. That looks marvelous, darling. A little bit there, but we'll go ahead and glue that, and then we'll cut a polka dot one for that one. This is not necessary that you do this, but I kind of like the way that looks, like flowered plain. And let me get my glue paper. Oh, where's my glue paper? Nope, that's not it. Well, guess what? I'm going to have to get a new one. And I put glue paper down because didn't want to do that. I don't want to get my mat all sticky. So I want to put this on here. Now with the glue stick, you have a little bit of leeway, a little bit of time to push your paper around if you need to, manipulate it to where you want it. And other glues, you don't have that. Come on, get over there. Where's that? There it is. All right, I'm happy with that. Most of that's going to be covered up anyway, so see that big glob of glue I didn't want. So now I want, so this will go here like this. I want polka dots here. Well, according to that, all right. Now let me get my polka dot paper out here. And I want that here. So a little bit here. And then here. So I think this is going to be really neat. It's kind of wild paper, but you know what? This is just a make for today, and Yeah, just keep us busy here and get in there. Okay, I'm done with that for now. Shouldn't need that anymore. So this goes on here. So get my glue paper here. Scoop this up on here. Yeah, we want that on here, not, oops. Didn't mean to wrinkle it. That's almost enough for the whole shebang. All right. So yeah, back to work tonight. Don't want to, but gotta make that money. Trying to manipulate that a little bit. You know what? I need to go. That's all right. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, I think this is, yeah, that's cute. I think this will be great because of this polka dot and it's pink and the lime green and the lime green there. I think it'll be just fine. So doing some, let me see what we got here. Making this crease. All right. Now I'm not going to glue anything right away because I want to make this right. We don't have this right here. There. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So what we got here? We got the thumb notches. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do those. Thumb notches. I'm not, that's all right. So I made a mistake last night. I made the thumb notches in both of them, but we got these little tags there and we got to have something to glue those tags to. So only the front ones. So I got this one here. Let me take this off. Well, I thought that comes off, but maybe not. And I'm just going to eyeball it. We're going to try to get it in the middle. And I'm making these thumb notches a little bit bigger. That looks, let me see. Let me see if I can do this without messing it up. All right, that's approximately the middle. And you know what? I can make a line because that's going to be done. That's not going to be seen. So, ooh, that's way too big. There we go. I knew that came out. So, just making, not going down middle because that would be way too much. Just enough. And that's right in the middle. So, we will punch it. And that's your first one. Like I said, this is going to be covered up. So now we will do this one. And that's 4, a little under 4. So I'm going to go like right in the middle. And let me see if I'm doing this right. Yep, that's, nope. We don't want to punch that one. We want to punch this one. So that would be the middle of there. So let me see. Okay. Measure twice, cut once. That's my theory. That comes from my dad, the carpenter. So just eyeballing it again. Sorry, I have to tip it a little bit to see. All right, that looks pretty good. I kind of got that other one little off kilter, but that was my first one. I'm happy with how it turned out. All right, now we got 2, and then we need this one. All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting messed up here. Just making sure that's about the middle of that one. So we'll punch this out again, or for the first time. Boop, boop, boop. All right. We're moving along. We're making progress. And one more up at the top. So this is easy because that's right in the middle, but I'm going to go ahead and I didn't do this last night. I'm like, that's kind of a, just to get a little bit more even, just right there in the middle. I got my line. And punch it out. Okay. So we got those. So we got our thumb notches. So let's see how this is going to look. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. All right. Now, let me see. I'm not worried. The lady, she was worried about seeing white, and I'm not really worried about that. She inked down in there, but I'm not really worried about that. I think I'm done with my thumb notcher thing here, my hole punch. If you're not familiar, these are hole punches. That's 1.5 inches, and you just enough to know that's an edge there, thumb notch. So let me see. We have, I don't like the way that's, maybe it'll straighten out when I finally glue it. It's just kind of being, not wanting to fold right. So, hi Melody, how you doing? Welcome in. I'm making one of these. I made this last night. Now this is a 6x6 sheet, but I'm making one today out of 8x8. You just need 2 square pieces of paper, preferably paper, because this is a kind of a light cardstock and it's kind of chunky heavy. But so I thought, I looked up some of my scrap paper. Yeah, I got abundance of it, and this is bugging me here. It's just a little bit longer than I wanted, so I'm just gonna cut a smidge off there, like that. So when I folded it up, it was this one, this one, this one, this one. I want them alternating. So I just covered this with this paper and this little bit with this paper. So it'd be alternating. I don't know. That's just me. It was, yeah, they were both. So oh, that's awesome. Oh, it was, we got storms last night before I went to bed. I don't know what time it was when I went to bed, but it was late. Well, usually like the right time for me. I mean, it was the time when I work. So the wind was blowing. I'm like, what? And I was like, is that the wind blowing? because I have a vent over my stove, a fan, and when the wind gets out of a certain direction, it blows my fan, the flapper that keeps it closed. And I'm like, sure is raining, or it was snow. Snow. Oh my gosh. It was raining. The wind was blowing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I looked on my phone and it said it was supposed to, and we got some storms last night. And I woke up, I don't know what time it was, and said it was raining. And even this morning it was raining. It's 84. Yeah, the humidity is really, really bad here today. So, okay, I got that. So I'm moving right along here. Gosh, I only got like 15 more minutes. Let me see. Oh, I got 28 more minutes. I forgot. I started late today. My daughter came over and I wasn't gonna. Excuse me. So these, I put brads in them. That's how the lady made them, and I'm like, I'm sorry, brads, eyelets, so you can, but they serve no purpose. And I was telling my daughter, my oldest daughter was over here, and we were watching it last night or yesterday afternoon. I'm like, why? I'm like, yeah, it looks neat, and I have plenty of them. But this one's a little bit bigger, so I thought, why not use brads? She used brads on hers. So let's see, pink or green. I have these, and I bought them from Dollar Tree. So I could do pink on these, green on these, pink, green. Let's do all one color. Oh, that's going to be cool, Melanie. Yeah. A diamond painting of your dog and David. That's going to be awesome. Do I want pink or green? I don't know. I'm not a pink person, so guess what? I'm going to use pink, and I think this pink will be better than the lighter pink. I don't know. I'm going to use this pink 4 if I have enough. 5, 6, 7. That's a green one. Oh no. Oh no. I don't have enough of that pink to use. I need 8 of them. I only have 7. Okay, let me see if I have enough of this pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have enough of that pink. All right, we'll use that pink. So I want to get going here. Whoops. Flung one off the table. I want to finish this before we go today. There goes another one. I need a magnet, don't I, to pick those up. Last night I was trying to get those beads out of that little container here, and I was out in the living room, and all my craft stuff's in here. And I didn't have my tweezers out there. So, ooh, I hope my air kicks on here pretty soon. It's getting stuffy in here. I'll find those loose ones that I dropped. Let me turn my little fan on here. So if you hear that buzzing, that's my little fan getting some air circulating here. Sorry, coughing. I'm not pink some people have a fit over pink, and I'm like, yeah, I could take it or leave it. I mean, I'm not, if that's not my first choice. Let me tell you, that's not my first. Green might be my first choice, but this is not for me. So my mom's texted me about the game. So I'm just punching a couple holes in here so these brads will fit out. And the lady said the video she watched, the lady glued it all together, and then she said, I did it. I made one and made it like she did. But she had a hard time getting stuff together. Oh boy, I might have to getting stuff together after she glued. I might have to oh boy, I should have put that down a little bit more. Let me get my nippers out here and nip that off. Let's see if this can nip that. Well, I bent it. Oh yeah, I cut it a little bit. Let me get it. Turn it around here. Never thought I'd need nippers, and there we go. In paper crafts, and all I'll do is, let me see. I'll put some tape on there so that, because we're going to be putting stuff in and out. All right, I'm happy with that. Let me nip these off right now. My other ones I won't have to worry about because, whoops, just flinging stuff around here. Gee whiz. They'll be down. They won't be close to the, well, they will be, Colleen. Anyway, my favorite color is green also, Melanie. I'm partial to blue, though. I was looking at some blue stuff last night on, is it Pinterest? And I go, oh, that's pretty. But it was for a kitchen. And I don't, ooh, man, that's not good. Little barb there. I'm like, my kitchen's not blue, but they were pretty dishes. All right, try to get this stuff out of there. Let me see if I can do this. I might have just ruined it. I don't think so though. Nope. And then we'll spread those. That left it sharp. So craft smart, not harder. Yeah, and I'll cover that with tape. Or I might cover it with a little piece of card. And then, okay. All right, so let's do the pink on here also. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut this down. There. And there. Let me get my heavy duties. These scissors I've had forever. I'm going to stick my finger in one of those sharp ones and then I will be mad. And they cut everything. I've cut metal with them before. So let me see if that's better. That was better. I'm just going to go and cut all these so they're ready. Okay. Okay, one of my daughter's birthstone is a diamond because she was born in April. No, yeah, Caitlin. Sorry. My youngest, she was born in April, so her birthstone's a diamond. Courtney, my oldest, she is ruby. She was born in July. And Clarissa's is in March. Oh, you know what? I'm not for sure what hers is, what her birthstone is. I used to know them all. Let me just get this out of the way so I don't ram one of those in my fingers. That'd be just my luck. And so do I? Okay. I emptied my trash the other day and I was like, do I have didn't look like I had a bag in there, but I do. So, yeah, Courtney's is really close to mine's January, mine's a garnet and ruby. But the garnet, I love the garnet birthstone. It's a really, really deep, I call it a blood red. And the ruby is more of a brighter red. It's just really tricky. Shortening those, but I gotta do it. My sister, born in January, hers is an aquamarine. I'm gonna say some bad things if that slips. It didn't slip. Hers is real pretty, a blue. My mom's is hers is like an amber colored. Hers is in November. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, those brads on there. That looks okay. That looks okay. Okay, now this here. Punch a hole here. And punch a hole here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and punch these holes and then we'll put the brads in. Here. And here. Now they may not line up, but that's okay. Right off into the trash can. So put this one on next. Unfold this. Yeah, I see why that lady didn't glue this until right at the end. And I was thankful last night and I took her warning and I didn't glue it till right at the end, and it helped. I should have did those a little bit different. We're getting it though. We're getting it. That's a little bit shorty. That's okay. I'm going to try to get this done before the live is up. Sapphire. That might be. I know a guy I was going with in high school, his birthday, it was in April. It still is. He's still with us. Is in April. And of course, he gave me his class ring. We were going steady. And it was pretty diamond. It was a pretty diamond. And some guys don't get that, you know, if their birthday's in April, I don't want to wear a diamond. But it was pretty at the stone. Well, it wasn't a real diamond, but the stone was faceted, and when the sunlight hit it, It was pretty. Yeah, I'm trying to get these apart. There we go. It's like if I can get one, the other will follow. There we go. Just like the fasteners, remember using these in school? I remember making, I think in 2nd grade, I learned how to tell time, and we made a little clock, and we had these fasteners in school. We used them quite a bit. I need to get just plain gold ones. I got colored ones, and I got star ones. I should have used fancy ones. I should have used little flowers, but stars and flowers, and I don't know what all I got, but I thought I'd just use these round ones up. All right, we got our brads in there, and that's gonna look pretty cool. I'm gonna do it. I have to cover these with something, so the paper, because these are gonna be tuck spots. You're gonna be going in and out with paper. So let me get some scrap here. Got some right here. This will work. So I'm going to cut. I'll have to cut 8. Okay. Just little squares. Put that up. I'm done with that. Put that back in the scrap box. So yeah, just 8 little squares. So I'll cut these in half. And then we'll get making the tags. I'm not going to be able to not going to be able to finish. Darn it. Let me get my glue here. So just gluing these right over the brad, so like I said, paper won't get stuck going in and out. I was about at an hour and a half last night making this one. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good one to do on live today. So let me see. We'll better turn it around. And I thought getting everything prepped for today, but that's okay. You can see what it's supposed to look like when we're done. This is just bigger. So let me flip this around, trying to hurry to get this. I know I'm not going to get it done. My dad's was the same as mine. He was born January 10th. I was born 3 days after, January 13th. So we were both Garnet. And he had a cousin, which I had a cousin. Her name was Garnet. I thought that was really neat. Okay, it's that one. And then we'll do this one real quick. And I think I'm going to cut that off right now as we speak. So that won't stick out so much. I'm using art glitter. There's no glitter in it. That's just the name of the glue. It dries pretty fast. So that's why I'm using that. Trying to hurry. That's not going to help. I might just go over a little bit today so you can see the finished product. Yep. A little bit of glue will do you on this one. It's pretty strong glue. Just make sure that adheres on there. As soon as it sticks down, it's good to go. Got something sticking here on me. Don't know what that is. Nice, good people are born in January. My pastor's birthday's in January. Let's hold that down. All right. Okay, now, next thing is to make the tabs. Whoops, those are cute on there. I don't mind the pink. So next thing is the tabs to go behind here. And let me see what I did with that paper. There's a motorcycle going by. My neighbor has a, down the way, he has a motorcycle, and I hear him every day go by. Ooh, there's my air. There's my air kicking on. Let me see, I have paper here. Excuse me. I am so sorry. I didn't mean to cough in the microphone. Let me see. Where's my paper? I had it earlier. Here it is. Got it. Okay. Now these I measured last night, but these are going to be a little bit bigger, so let me see how. So we want them to go a little bit beyond. So we'll do that and get my trimmer out and see how many. See how many I can get out of. Now those I made a little bit longer than they really needed to be, but that's okay. Let me see, get this lined up and cut it. So that almost 2 inches, not about an inch and 7/16, something like that. An inch and 5/16, 15/16. Ooh. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's perfect. So there. I think I can only get 2 out of this one. Boy, it would help, Colleen, if you cut it straight. Then I could be able to fold it straight. So I'm going to cut this. I folded it in half. And then I'm going to cut this in half. And then in half again. And that will be a tab. So that should be, oh, plenty. Plenty. All right, now I'm going to round the corners of those. And yeah, that's not wide enough. So let me make another one here real quick. I'll only have to cut once this time. All right. Move my trimmer out. Oh, that sounds nice. Nice, nice, nice. Did you hear the uproar that all the Harley owners were in against Harley Davidson because they went with their woke values and they said nope. Harley owners said nope. And now Harley Davidson is saying, we changed our minds. We're not going with those woke values anymore. There's a big following out there for Harley Davidson. Oh, I see one. Where's my other one? Is that it? Yep. So, I don't want to get all political here on my channel, but yeah. That's the latest that I heard. I hadn't heard anything else about it because they were at Sturgis, was that a couple weeks ago? And they said, well, here's the Harley Davidson, like they have booths, and there wasn't hardly anybody in the Harley Davidson booth. And they said, well, it's still early, we'll see. And they were going to lose some followers. So they reneged on they said, yeah, we changed our mind. We're not going to go with those woke values anymore. So last night, I rounded the corners with my small, but this, I guess I can change it. We'll see what the small looks like. I think I'm going to go medium. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to... Did I just do the wrong? Nope. Yeah, the medium will be just fine. Yep. Okay, medium on the folded. So, yeah, one guy got on there and said, that's it. I'm selling my Harley and I'm getting an Indian brand motorcycle. So, no, I didn't hear that melody. Boy, that prime minister, he's making a lot of enemies up there, isn't he? What was he doing the other day? I can't remember. I'm like, oh boy. I think, did I send that one to you? Or maybe you sent that one. No, I think you shared it on TikTok. And so now I'm going to stamp these with numbers. And this is where my stamp comes in. I held these, put these away earlier. So get this, and I think I'm going to go with black, just black on these. And these, I'm going to do a different number on each of these. So, oh yeah, this will be, last night I had to cut some of the numbers off because yeah, my timer says I only got a minute, but you know what? I'm going to go over. I'm going to go flat with this one, but I'm going to stamp it right at the top. Number 3442194. It's quite the number, isn't it? All right, there's one. And then my blue paper. Okay. We kind of set that aside. And then this is what takes time. Switching, putting the numbers back, switching. See, go 88241564. Yep, there's my timer. Stop, and we'll just go till I'm done with this. I'm almost done. Almost done. Ooh, yeah. 88241-564. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. We're doing good. We're cooking with gas. A little blurry there, but we're going with it. That one's done. That one's done. These are not done. And go with a little bit bigger number here. DC092S8. Oh, that'll fit on there. Well, we won't do the D. We'll leave the D off of there because that will be right at. All right, happy with that. All right. One more. Go with the SWO 164K9. Like somebody's license plate overseas. We'll leave the S off of this one again. The first letter. Because I think it'll fit better if I leave the S and not try to crowd it. All right, I'm happy with the way those turned out. Okay, so those are stamped. We can put that away. Get that out of the way. And then we'll glue these on here quickly. Sorry, I didn't mean to go over, but that's okay. See. Okay, I want to kind of stagger these. So, all right, we'll just get to gluing these. Come on, glue. This glue, it dries fast and it also dries up fast. So just putting a little bit on here, get the edges, a little bit on here. All right. And this glue, you don't have much time, much wiggle room. It grabs a hold tight and stays tight for a while. All right, I'm happy with that. So then we go here with a W with a letter and a number. Thanks for coming in today, Melanie. I appreciate it. Let's see. I love Rob Schneider. Okay, a lot of actors come from Canada. Michael J. Fox, Dan Aykroyd, Ryan Reynolds, And the list goes on and on. Geez, Colleen. Another number. Just trying to line these up and so you can see the number, but the tab's not sticking up too much. I really like these. A lot of fun to make. Paper crafts to me, I'm shaking. I'm trying to get done fast, and paper crafts to me is relaxing. Sure is. All right, moving right along. Guess what? Now we're gonna glue. Yes, we are. Because we're almost done here. So glue is the last thing we have to do to the edge. Okay, that one's glued. And this one. All right, now all we have to do is glue it together. So, just along the edge here. Line of glue there. Because remember, these are pockets. Whoops, get it on there, Coley. Get it right. All right. That's glued there. Glue on my fingers and everywhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, Lee. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of them. And so then we'll glue this one. I could see them in my brain, but I couldn't see their faces. I love Keanu Reeves. He is awesome, awesome. Okay, one more and then we are finished. Well, for the most part. Just holding that for a minute. That takes a hold. And ta-da! I got glue on me. Sorry. So now to put cards in there, but I have these cards already made. So like I said on this little one, this bigger one, you have a here and then you have a pocket here. But why would you just spent that time making that? A card here, a pocket here, and a pocket here. And each one gets deeper, right? Because, yeah, and these are too big for, and then back here. And then when you glue this on your, or you wouldn't have to, this is much lighter than this one, and this one's bigger. But like I said, I made that out of a light cardstock, and paper. So say this is a journal page, and you could glue it here, here, and here, and have another way, way, way deep pocket there, and you could put your bookmark in there. Or you could glue it here, here, and here, and have a side tuck. So yeah, that's my little project for today. I'm going to let you go because I got to get something to eat here before I get ready to go to work, and 4 o'clock will be here before you know it. And that's what time I have to work. I've been off for several days, so it's been nice, but the reason why I had off wasn't nice, so I need to get me different. So thank you all for coming along and watching me make my little pocket tuck thing. I want to bless you all. May God bless you all, and have a safe and happy remaining of your Wednesday. And hopefully I'll see you Friday. Probably won't go live on my normal Saturday because I have a family reunion Sunday, so I'll be getting things ready for that. But thank each and every one of you for coming in here. God bless you, and we'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Melody. You too.